Convergence theory. Hello, this is Social Welfare Study Channel's social welfare information site. Last time, we talked about theory of social conscience. In the criticism of the theory of social conscience, I was optimistic about the transition process of social policy. A superficial comparison between countries. It's been criticized for being able to easily jump to convergence theory. Today, we're going to find out what that convergence theory is. Convergence theory is another term for industrialization theory. What is the theory of industrialization? In short, it's a theory that social welfare develops due to industrialization. Namely, in order to solve various social problems caused by technological advancement and industrialization, as new welfare programs are developed, social welfare develops. The key to determining the social structure of industrial society is that technology is industrialization. The social system of a country that has achieved some industrialization is. It's similar to a single point. The industrialization theory is also called the convergence theory. From now on, we'll call industrialization the convergence theory. Now we're going to look at the argument of convergence theory. First, the result of economic growth brought about by industrialization. As the country's fiscal capacity has expanded, more social security programs have been implemented based on this. In other words, the fact that the proportion of social welfare expenditure to GDP increases with economic development. It's been proven through various studies. Second, there are social changes and social variables caused by industrialization. New social problems such as industrial accidents, unemployment, housing problems, and crime have emerged. As the elderly population increases and women's participation in economic activities expands, the need to replace the functions of family care, such as supporting the elderly, has been raised. The traditional family-centered security system cannot effectively deal with this. The state has become actively involved in expanding the new welfare policy. Third, development due to modernization. Industrialization, along with the Industrial Revolution, is a political revolution. It brought about the same changes as the work class's right to vote. As a result, the increase in the number of working class and the expanded political and social mobilization capabilities. It played an important role in the development of welfare policies. To put it again, as a result of the economic growth brought about by industrialization, as more social security programs are implemented, because of various social problems caused by industrialization, the state has become actively involved in expanding the new welfare policy. At the same time, industrialization brought about industrial and political revolutions. These changes have resulted in the development of welfare policies. It has come to play an important role. This time, let's look at the limitations of the convergence theory. First, there is no explanation for the values and roles of members, conflicts, and compromises in the formation and development of the system. Although it explains well why the desire for welfare is bound to increase. The main values and roles of members in the formation and development of the system, without any explanation for conflicts and compromises between interest groups, there is a limit to simply assuming that everyone is longing for social welfare expansion. Second, it is difficult to explain how the proportion of a particular population group leads to a higher level of social welfare expenditure by economic factors alone. For example, in the process of expanding public pensions, due to aging population, political pressure from the elderly group, support from experts and bureaucrats, and the Progressive Party and the actions to expand the welfare of the workers will work directly and indirectly. But the theory of convergence is overlooking these factors of political activity. The government simply responded to the needs of the people. It's analyzed that the public pension has been expanded, which is not reasonable. Third, limitations of research methodology. The study of industrialization theory divides the target countries into two types: developed industrial countries and developing countries. According to the degree of economic development, the analysis of the two groups together is just that. Developed countries have more social welfare costs. It only shows the usual conclusion of spending to support empirically the degree of economic development between similar countries, or you need to prove the relationship between demographic characteristics and the share of social spending. As such, the convergence theory is one of the important theories on social welfare development. More complex political and social factors must be taken into account. in order to acknowledge those limitations and better understand social welfare expenditures between countries. That's all for today. Next time, let's learn about the theory of power resources. Thanks for watching.